Africa, so I can't be loud. People are sleeping, so I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of the stream with you guys. Let's get it. Coin Gracie. Okay, let me try and go outside. What do you call him? Bryce Mitchell just finished knocking out Cron Gracie. So yeah, this is the first time doing this. Let's see how it goes. Go on, Bryce. I just finished seeing that, man. It's morning, by the way, guys. Like, I can't be too loud, so like people are sleeping. Um, Maybe after the stream, I'll go outside where we can talk properly. Um, but I just finished seeing Tweezy. How are you, Ben? How are you? How are you? I hardly ever. Yo, you think Shafkat definitely wins? I don't know, man. The remaining fights for me, the only one that I feel a bit confident about um, would be, what do you call him? Cyril Gone. That's the only person I feel a bit more confident about. Tweezy, welcome. DZ. Um, the thing Shafkat, Bryce Mitchell, best value on the card. I was worried about him going to the ground with Cron Gracie, but clearly he survived. It got a little bit tricky there, but it seems like he had it in the bag. So uh, good on him, man. I was worried, I'm not gonna lie, but I was more focused on DZ. Um, in South Africa, let me check what time is it. It's six. It's 6 a.m. and people are sleeping. So yeah. Um, so yeah, let's watch. I've never really done this. This is the first time actually I'm watching along with you guys. So I just thought, let's just do it. Gun by decision. Um, we'll see. I think he's going to be very very good. Let me listen to Bryce Mitchell's post fight speech and then we'll talk afterward. So when he got caught his hand, I got scared. Yeah, I was also scared as well. Short Shot McGee, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, UFC might copyright this. Let me not do that. Yeah, I think the slam probably he landed the bad on his back on the back of his head. Gorimbo got it bad. Yeah, that was brutal, man. Like it was incredibly brutal. Um, let let me wait for Bryce to finish his post fight, and then I'll go outside. We can talk a little bit about the fight, and then I'll come back and continue watching the fight. But yeah, that was bad. That was really really bad. But so far, I only got 3 rounds, so hopefully the next 3 fights are correct. I'm correct on that. I will have gotten about 11 out of 14, which is incredible. Okay, not incredible for my record. I need to be getting one or two wrong, which three is not bad, but I need to be doing better. The subscribers would have gotten 12, 12 out of. Okay, let me go outside a little bit. They're done talking. Hopefully, nothing important happens. Let me see. Let me see. I'm visiting, guys, so I don't know where things are. Um, yeah, Randy Brown. Randy Brown actually looked really good in that particular fight. I'm going to go back inside, but I just wanted to talk a little bit. By the way, this is South Africa, so So everyone who's been saying we live in a jungle, that. So I think, but I called it. That's why a lot of you, I tell you to watch, what do you call it, the streams, right? Because with the streams, um, let me see. Okay, I think it's advertisements. Okay, with the streams, the upsets predictions, to be specific, I did say, if any of you were watching my upsets predictions, I did say that I felt like, what do you call him, Vicente Luque was still in his prime and he could show up at any time, and that's one of the reasons why I said that fight was risky, was because, and you can go back and check, I said Vicente Luque is still in his prime and he can show up at any time and no one will know when he's going to show up except him. That's exactly what I said yesterday. And he did. And so far, the fights that I was saying were mid locks, that they were not confident locks, they won. So far, I said, what do you call him? Dominic Reyes. I said Chase Hooper. I said Cyril Gahn. And I wasn't that confident, but I also said Bryce Mitchell, but not high confidence. But I was like, Bryce Mitchell, but that one it felt a little bit risky. And that armbar looked like it was going to be like cinched in. So um, I was a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. What do you think Gunn will win? Let me see. Um, let me reply. Gun decision. DDP versus Sean 2 in Australia, February. Your thoughts? Hamza Chimaev should have stole the title shot. I think I think it's still not too bad, because ultimately I feel like Hamza Chimaev just fought, so they can always schedule the fight. It's early enough. Maybe they're trying to target maybe International Fight Week. That's what I'm assuming, because Hamza Chimaev is a massive fight, right? So I'm assuming they're targeting International Fight Week. It's not like Hamza Chimaev is going to wait like a year or whatever the case is. I'm assuming that's what they're thinking. Well, okay, let's make this fight early, and then Hamza Chimaev will fight on International Fight Week. I think that's probably the plan. I'm not excited about the main event, but the co-main event, even though it's WMMA, yeah, I think Tatiana Suarez versus Zhang Weili is going to be a very interesting fight. I have to go back inside. The internet is doing its own thing, so I have to just fix so that I can continue watching the thing, the people. What do you think Gunn will win? Let me see. Okay, let me just say decision, because I still feel like Volkov is really good. Even though I'm confident that the Cyril Gahn is going to win, I am not like 100. Okay, let me not say 100, but what I mean is I respect Volkov enough to feel like he's probably going to give him a tough fight. Let me see. Nah, hands down, you always have the best picks. I appreciate that, man, but I need to improve and get 100%. Um, Even though picks are good, I need to improve. Like next year, my goal, my this year, my prediction accuracy is around 70%. Next year, I'm trying to get to 80%, which I think I can. But yeah, I need to improve. Once upon an oil first, his performance was better. Whose performance was better? Tweezy Rich, they are trying to hype up the Hamza Chimaev title shot if DDP finishes Sean. If Sean wins, it's even easier win for Sean for Hamza Chimaev. I agree. My brother, shout out from New York. Shout out, man. By the way, let me show you South Africa once again. So this is SA. So to everyone who thinks we live in the jungle, let me go back inside, guys. Like the fights are coming. By the way, people are sleeping, so I'm going to whisper. If you see anything can happen, all it takes is a nice punch. Yeah, I agree. Let me turn back the internet. Okay. We're back. Let's watch the promo. Damn, it's a nightmare here in New York. Why do you say that? What's happening? Gun by decision. I wonder if I start showing the 7 out of 8 your picks, which I bet on become win. If Gun wins, I'll make 1,000. Damn, that's a lot of money, dude. I think Gun is going to win. So I think you're going to make that money, my guy. Um, I'm saying it's a night. It's nighttime. Oh, it's dark. No, in SA it's morning. That's why I'm trying to keep my voice down because there are people who are sleeping. So yeah, this this battery must not disappoint me. I want to actually finish the streaming the whole thing. I'm not charging, but I have like 44%, so hopefully it can get me to the main event. I'd like to finish up actually streaming. I'm in South Africa. I'm based and I live in South Africa, Pretoria to be specific. We're watching the promo, right? Like we're watching the promo. So if I was alone, I'd be going crazy right now. But I'm trying to not make too much noise. But in between fights, I'll go outside and then comment on the outcome of every fight. Oh, Shafkat Ragmanov and Ian Gary has not happened, so that's going to be sick. Um, Looking forward to actually watching it with you guys. Um, I think in the first round, I think I'll be able to tell if he's going to win, how he's going to win actually. Jonald, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing something new for today. I'm trying to actually stream the remaining parts of the fight. Um, this is fun. I would like to do this a little bit more, and then I'll give you my thoughts in between fights. Volkov looks very tall. Like shit. That worries me a little bit. Um, Watching with you from the Philippines. Welcome. As always, I'm in South Africa. Hopefully, at some point, I'll surprise you guys and say I'm in the United States. So, yeah. Did you sleep or you've been up all night? It's crazy. I've been taking short naps. Like I was sleeping for like 20 minutes, waking up and watching Netflix. Sleeping for like 10 minutes, waking up. Like my sleep schedule today was horrible. Um, because I wanted to watch it live, and while I was watching it live, I was like, you know what? Let me actually watch it with my people. Um, so yeah, here we are. So to answer your question, I slept a little bit, like about 30 minutes. Then I slept about 20 minutes. Woke up. So unfortunately, I couldn't watch the what do you call them? Um, the the early prelims. They didn't air on. I could only start watching from like the prelims, but I'll go back and watch the early prelims and give you my proper thoughts on them. Um, at least UK time, it's like 4:25, so I'll have time to sleep after. It's gonna be difficult for me to sleep, man. I hope Volkov ain't gonna all of a sudden become Volcamero and start pulling gun to the ground. I don't know, man. I think he learned a massive lesson from fighting John Jones. I don't think that's going to happen. Um, I'd be shocked. But let's see how it goes. Volkov is so long. Like that's what I'm thinking. But I saw them in the face-off. Like he's a couple of inches taller, and as far as reach, I think Surogan has the reach advantage. So he might be long, but I think Surogan will still be able to get to him. I'm also worried the Surogan hasn't fought in a very long time, so I don't know how he's going to look. That's why I was like, I think the first round will be able to tell how Sirogan is going to win, whether he's going to get a finish or it's going to be a decision. Volkov, once upon an offers, Volkov is coming off knee surgery, so Gan got to stop that. Recently fixed knee with kicks. Yeah, plus, even though at heavyweight, age is not that big of a deal, I feel like Volkov and his age is going to play a small factor, not a massive factor, but I think it's going to play a small factor in how the fight plays out. Um, the fight is about to start, so let's see how it goes. I get anxious, especially because I've already gotten three wrong, so I don't want to get any wrong. Right? There are three fights left, so let's make sure I only get three wrong. I just feel like he's going to look a little bit sluggish against Cyril Gahn. I feel like his height is not. I don't know, especially based on how he looked against Sergey Pavlovich. I feel like Surugan is gonna be really fast. Surugan is obviously the better and more technical fighter, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. The, yeah, um, uh, the dude is tall. Like, what the fuck did they feed, bro? I'm anxious, so let's just look at how the fight plays out. Okay, doesn't look good. Let me see. Okay, let's wait for the second half of the first round and then we'll see how it's going to play out. No. Okay, but let's see how he deals with it. Let's see how he deals with it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Okay. You see, I wasn't that worried. I wasn't that worried. So let's see how gone how this fight continues to play out. I feel like Volkov exerted a lot of energy. So let's see how he fights like going forward. Because in that exchange, I think Volkov exerted a lot of energy, and that cannot be good. Clearly, Volkov came with the plan to actually grapple, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be successful. If he couldn't hold him down in the first round, I don't think he's going to be successful. Let's see how the striking goes. Because Cyril Gane is one of my confident picks. So, nah, Volkov is gonna lose, man. Volkov is gonna lose. I saw this coming. Volkov is gonna lose. Like he looks very slow. I could see that's why the mere fact that he was able to get up in the first round was not a good look. Um, Now he's been taken down by Cyril Gane, and it doesn't seem like Volkov knows how to get up. So doesn't it's not going well for him. Okay, but Cyril Gane is making a couple of mistakes. Yeah, Cyril Gane is a lot faster, but I feel like he's leaving himself open as far as grappling exchanges go. Okay, that was a blatant foul. I think they should have separated them. What? No, Cyril Gane, what are you doing with heel hooks? He got okay. No, no, not a guillotine. Not a okay, okay. Stop trying to wrestle Cyril Gane. No, okay. Cyril Gane is starting to look a bit tired because he was trying to grapple. It's not looking good now, and it looks like Volkov has cardio. Ron is trying to grapple. I don't know why. He has a guillotine. Is it in? It looks like it's in. It's over. I think it's over. I think it's over. Come on, finish him. No, does he have it? I guess at least he won the round, but I don't like the fact that Cyril Gane has been wrestling. I don't think his body is used to doing this, and it seems like his cardio is dropping. So round two is going to get a little bit tricky because like he's not a wrestler, so I don't know why he's doing this. Like he's still early in his process of yeah close fight, but I think Cyril Gane won the first round. Let's hear what the coaches say. No, definitely Sorogon won this fight. I don't feel like Volkov did anything that was threatening. There was no threatening submission attempt. I feel like Cyril Gahn, okay, on the feet it was close, but I feel like because Cyril Gahn was having a little bit more success on the ground, I'd say Cyril Gahn definitely won the first round. I hope Cyril Gahn doesn't try to grapple again, man. Like, yeah, Gunn is. But now I'm worried for him because it feels like Volkov is trying to get a knockout, and it seems like Volkov has cardio. So that grappling was not good for Sorogon, and it's not a good sign when someone as good as Sorogon, as far as striking goes, is turning into a grappler. Maybe he's not liking what he's feeling from. Oh, oh, this looks bad. This looks bad. Volkov looks like he has more cardio. This looks bad. No, Cyril. Cyril Gahn looks tired. This um, DZ, that backhand was filthy. Yeah, that was okay. This is now a close fight. I felt like Sorogan would have dominated if he didn't try to grapple. I felt like Sorogan should have just tried to defensively grapple and not offensively grapple. So it affected his cardio. He's a little bit slower now, but I see he wasn't bouncing before. I think his cardio is coming back a little bit. So even if he loses this round, if he doesn't grapple, I would assume that he's probably going to do a little bit better in the third round. This fight is a little bit closer than I anticipated it would be. Let's go, Cyril. Don't. No, no, no. Okay, he's fine. I think this might win the round if he can keep the fight here. Why is he trapping the Volkov's hand underneath him? What is Joe Rogan talking about? Like Joe Rogan sometimes says stupid things. Like what is he talking about? How is he going to choke him with? Why is Cyril Gahn trying to grapple? This is what's frustrating about predicting MMA fights, man. Like fight IQ. I don't know who won that. I wouldn't be surprised if Volkov won that round. This is bad. That is really bad. Seems like the odds are even, right? But round two could go either way. I think if it goes to a decision, Cyril Gahn is going to win. Whether it's a robbery or not, I don't think Volkov is going to win. So all we have to another somewhat close round. I can guarantee you that Cyril Gahn is going to win. The first two rounds are close enough for them to score them for Cyril Gahn. As long as he doesn't get dominated in the third round, I think Cyril Gahn is going to win. The odds are even now. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Wow, what a start to the third round. I feel like Cyril Gahn is 5 to being knocked out, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, but if it gets to the decision, I think Cyril Gahn is going to win. It doesn't matter what, as long as he doesn't get dominated in the third round. Let's go. Come on. So you can't be on your back on this round, dude. Why is he? Okay. I think offensively, in his position, is he punching him in the butt? Uh, so Gon is putting himself. Oh, okay. But he almost had it. Like, Volkov might win this one. Man. I didn't expect to see Cyril Gahn grappling in this fight. This is not good. Volkov is busy punching this guy in the back. Ah, Jonald 1-1. Yeah, it's also Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I think Cyril Gane might actually win a robbery. But it doesn't look good if the third round is like this. It's not going to. Come on. So I think Cyril Gane will. I don't know. I still think he can get the robbery. I still feel like he can get the robbery. Get this man some better coaching. Yeah, man. Like that's why Francis Ngannou left this guy, man. That's why Francis Ngannou left this guy. Like, how can you have such a top level athlete and have him do what Israel Adesanya was doing, defensively grapple and then leave it at that? Like, why is he trying to offensively grapple? What kind of a strategy is that? And this, I was super confident, but I didn't anticipate that this guy would actually become a grappler. And I thought he would win a robbery, but the mere fact that he's lying down on the ground is not going to help him. This sucks. This sucks. Let's see. I guarantee you it's going to be a split decision. I'd be shocked if it's like 29-28. I'd be shocked. We'll just have to. I think he's going to win a robbery. Look at look at the numbers. I that's why I think he's going to win a robbery. I could see maybe one judge seeing Volkov winning the second round, and then all of them unanimously giving the third round to Volkov. I don't know. I'd say majority decision, and the fact that the scorecards are not in confirm what I'm my. Oh, okay. Is the decision in? Okay. I don't think there's going to be a robbery then. No, I don't place bets. I told you. I told you. Split decision. I told you. I told you. I told you. I called the robbery. I told you guys. I told you. I told you. I told you. Why is Cyril gone leaving? I told you guys. Yeah, I called the robbery though. I called the robbery. Cyril Gahn is going to make people lose their money, dog. Like, act like you won and leave it. I told you, I called the robbery. I'm glad I did this live. Let's hear his reasons. But it wasn't like the second round was a close fight. It was close. I get that Volkov landed a little bit more significantly, but I felt like it was a little bit close. But still, I did call the robbery. I told you guys that Cyril Gahn is going to win a robbery. I should actually start doing lives a little bit more often. I'm able to call a robbery, and I called the robbery. Let me go outside so that I don't make too much noise. I called the robbery in the second round, and I told you guys that a robbery. It's highly possible that it could happen because the fight was number one. Cyril Gahn is a fan favorite. Number two, the round was close enough for me to feel like he's probably going to get a robbery, and I was right. You know, I actually felt like even if he lost, it would be a split decision, and I told you guys it was going to probably be a split decision. But it doesn't really matter because if you followed my pick, then you probably the guy there's a guy who in the comment section who said he's going to make like 1,110. Congratulations, my guy. Even though it was a bit unethical because of the robbery. I feel like, to be honest, Volkov should have won, but I'm not gonna say it was horrible because the second round, in my opinion, was close. Right, the first round was a little bit close, but I felt like Khan did a little bit more. The third round obviously went to Alexander Volkov, so it comes down to the second round, which was also close. It wasn't incredibly decisive. Um, so yeah, that was a robbery though. Terrible for the sport. I agree, but that's one of the reasons why I included the robbery predictions because it's not like they're going anywhere. Like the UFC clearly is not doing anything about these kind of decisions. So we might as well try to predict them, and that's one of the things I take into consideration. So unfortunately, it's the sport. That's how the sport is right now, and this view is beautiful, guys. I'm sorry, I'm veering off topic. Just look. Just that I'm not. I don't know if you're seeing it properly. It's really nice. Let me go back inside. Let me finish responding to you guys and then go back inside. Once upon an oil fest, damn. Shoshat McGee, anime is turning into boxing. Um, Donald Mendoza. I mean, round one and two is close. Yeah, I agree. I don't feel like it was a horrible robbery. It was a robbery, but it wasn't horrible. Sure, shot McGee. MMA is turning into boxing. I agree. I agree. Once upon an all first. You may rest now, brother. Yeah, he made a lot of money, man. Donald, but round two could have gone either way. I agree. That's my argument. Shot McGee, MMA is turning into boxing. I get that. I get that. Um, DZ cut better way. I think he will, but that's also another close fight as well. Once upon an all first, did I or did I not say that the UFC would give him a robbery to make Jones look good? I think you did. I think you did. But still, I'm willing to agree that it was a robbery because I felt like in the second round, Volkov landed a little bit more damage, but I still feel like it was a close fight. And when you look at the striking, but again, the significant strikes. I mean, Sorogon landed 41 significant strikes. But obviously, I'm not going to sit here and defend those statistics because sometimes I question even the statisticians of the UFC. So I'm not going to sit here and say um, their decisions are perfect. So I have to go back inside. But yeah, it's crazy that I predicted the split decision and robbery. You know. Um, so yeah, let me see. Let me reply to you guys. Shout out McGee. MMA is dead. I mean, it's going to continue to happen. That's one of the reasons, and I will reiterate the fact that that's one of the reasons why I included the predictions, the robbery predictions, because the sport is going to continue with them, right? So we might as well take that into consideration. Ronald Mendoza, bro, I just noticed your name. Once upon an oil fest. Yeah, it's a cool name, man. DZ. It's all to just make more fame and to just make it actually seem better than what it is. Yeah, DZ, you call everything. I appreciate that, man. Short McGee, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Once upon an office proved that UFC may rig some fights for the Golden Boys. Yeah, yeah, that didn't look good, man. A beautiful sunny morning. Yeah, it's really nice, man. Um, let me see. Here it's cold. Here it's nice. Like it's nice and chill. It's going to get hot in the middle of the day pretty soon. It's nearly 5 a.m. where I am, and it's dark AF. Nah, on our side, like the sun is up. Um, I watched Aviraj. Let me just leave it at Aviraj. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Once upon an office. Beyond Meat versus Horse Meat. Let me go back and watch the fight. Let me go back. So far, so good. Uh, no, my battery's on 28, and we're still on the co-main event. Hopefully, it finishes from now on. Or in between fights, I'll go and charge the phone because I need to finish this with you guys. So in between fights, I'll leave the phone on the charger, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. They are walking out now. Yeah, I'm back inside. I'm back inside. I'm back inside. You know, Ian Gary has that Bilal Mohammed and Dricus Duplessis and Merab Devalishvili delusion. It used to worry me, but I remember he was saying the same thing when he was fighting Michael Venom Page. And unlike Dricus Duplessis, unlike Bilal Mohammed, unlike Merab, he didn't do enough to make me believe that he believes or his delusion is influencing his fighting abilities like Dricus, like Bilal, like Juliana Pena, like Marab, So I'm not as worried as I was before, but I'm still worried. I still maintain that Ian Gary has fought. I wouldn't say significantly better. Who does bro think he is? Conor Mc... Probably. Probably he's very delusional, right? So I guess we'll just have to wait see how it goes. Um, let's see how the first round plays out. Um, I wish there was an extension so that I could just charge. And now going to look for, or you know what? I'll try to maybe look for an extension while I saw a lot of people be sleeping on him though. I agree because I don't feel like this fight is gonna be as easy as people think. If Shafkat goes in there and finishes him in the first round, then yeah, I'm I don't know. I wouldn't say he is because for example against Hamza Chimaev I feel like Shafkat is going to lose, despite the fact that a lot of people think Shafkat is extremely dangerous. Even against Bilal Mohammed, I don't know if Shafkat definitely wins. He probably wins, but I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I didn't do the analysis, but I remember breaking it down and I felt like Bilal would be better because of the wrestling and the fact that Shafkat was struggling to take down. Who are you supporting in Tom Aspinall versus Jones? I'm going to give you my opinion, but my analysis might not agree with me. I think I don't know, man. I just feel like John Jones is very smart, and he trains with Olympic level grapplers, and I think that's going to give him a massive advantage. He's going to be able to control the fight on the ground, especially because I know John Jones is older. Um, he understands that he's not going to be as fast as Tom Aspinall. So I'm 100% sure that the plan is going to take the fight to the ground. And I think John Jones can still do that. Right? So I don't know. I'm leaning a little bit towards John Jones, but I'll see when I do my analysis who I actually think is going to win. Let me, while they're still walking out, let me see if there's anything I can actually do. I should have brought like uh, this phone is just they're still working out, so I'm trying to find a way. Let's talk a little bit. Let me open the blinds. Wait a minute. Let me open the blinds so that there's a bit of light. Yeah. So maybe let's talk a little bit while they're still walking out because I'm trying to maybe charge it a little bit. I think this is what I'm going to do in between fights. Because the phone is on like 26, so I don't want it to turn off while I'm talking to you guys. Once upon an oil fest, let me see. Um, but Jones got an age factor. I hear that, but you also have to remember that it's heavyweight, right? So heavyweight age is not as massive. Like for example, Cyril Gahn was younger than Alexander Volkov, but look at how close the fight was. So and John Jones is like 37. Alexander Volkov is 36. So it's a 1 year difference. So at the heavyweight, age is not it does not apply the same way as it does in lower weight classes. I still feel like on the feet, the Tom Aspinall will knock out John Jones, but on the ground, I think John Jones is going to have more success. Right. Um, Let me see. Prime John, I would lean towards, but as of late, I would pick Aspinall. I understand why. It's a close fight. That's why I think maybe I will be able to know who's going to win. Um, Once I do like an official analysis, like right now, unfortunately, I cannot have a definitive answer. Um, Jones is too slow. Yeah, I agree. He is very slow. Um, Answer point and oil first. If that fight goes past 2 rounds, Jones will take over and dominate. Yeah, that's how I see it playing out. If if Tom Aspinall does not get John Jones out of there in the first 2 rounds, he's going to lose the fight. Do you know any Indian fighter? No, but it's mainly because I watch the UFC. I sometimes watch EFC, which is a local promotion in South Africa. I'm sure Jubilee. Okay, yeah, obviously he's probably one of the. I think he's the only Indian fighter in the UFC, right? Okay, the fight is starting. I think I should go sit down. He's fighting next year against some dude of the Contender Series. Yeah, and I'm sure Jubilee is not that bad, you know. Why are you asking though? Um, Let me see. Uh, Let me go back and watch the fight. Let me see if it made any difference. Go do a job. Go do a job, you. It's Sunday. What job are you talking about? Mahachev versus Alman. I think Mahachev is better on the ground and on the feet, right? Obviously, obviously Tsarukian has the knockout power, but I still feel like he is. No, I haven't had my tea and crumpets. I'm going to wait for this particular pay per view to end, and then that's when I can eat. So I think Islam Makhachev is going to be significantly better. Um, Actually, anyway, I hear the announcement, so let me go. Unfortunately, I didn't plan this, so I would have charged my phone so that I can do this a little bit more. But it's fine. We'll make it work. Why are girls winning MMA awards? What are the awards for though? Like I get it for ring announcers, I get it for referees, but it's odd, you know. I'm not being negative or anything, but I was surprised to hear that like there was a ring girl that won an MMA award. Like why? Like unfortunately, and I'm not being mean, but what they do can be done by absolutely anyone. Yeah, Luciana, is it Luciana and George? Do you think Tyson versus Paul was scripted? No, I don't think so. I think Mike Tyson is old. That's the problem. Yeah, Luciana and George. Let's look at the fight so that I can see how it's gonna play out. I'm a little bit worried about this one. I'm gonna turn it into an award show. Yeah, I have the Combat Sports Awards though, and unfortunately, the people that are supposed to be awarded are not being awarded by MMA Awards. But I'm going to change that. Like the incredible channels on YouTube like Full Mount MMA, like that's one of the best the channels on YouTube. Obviously the MMA Guru, and I just realized Mujahid. I just realized that all these channels are actually reporting on MMA news, just that everyone does it differently. So anything that happens, MMA Guru is going to actually report on it, but with his own opinion inserted. If anything happens, Mujahid is going to make an animated cartoon about what happened. Like it's I'm realizing so, like do things like that are not being appreciated, and Luciana Andrade is winning an award. But I'm going to make sure that the rightful people, as I grow, I think Shafkat is going to take him down. Damn! Wow. Hopefully this pace does not tire out Shafkat. Oh, that was impressive to take down defense. But we've never seen Ian Gary defend takedowns like this. Let's see how it affects his cardio. Even though I felt like, but this is what Shafkat does. The problem with Cyril Gane doing what he was doing was that his muscles were not used to grappling. But I know that Shafkat is this is probably what he was doing for the entire camp. And the mere fact that Ian Gary is unable to get away from Shafkat is a bad sign for him because he's going to. Ian Gary is a striker. What he's doing is basically what Cyril Gane was doing. If he tries to offensively wrestle and it gets to the third round, I don't think it's gonna be. He's gonna get finished. Let's see how the second round goes. I think the second round will tell us like if Ian Gary is going to lose via decision or finish, or if Shafkat is going to lose or is going to get tired. So let's see. Oh snap! He went back to the clinch. I was like, oh, no, I'm not getting punched in the face. Let me see. Is the battery behaving? No, my phone is not behaving, guys. Yeah, that was a really. Do you know any martial arts? I'm not. I haven't officially trained, but that's a plan I have to do, because there are a lot of MMA gyms around, and because I have a relationship with a local promotion, the EFC. A lot of yeah, definitely Shafkat is up one round. I know a lot of what do you call it? I know a lot of MMA gym. I think I'm going to start like training properly, but I'm waiting for this channel to start paying me, because when I start training, I want to make sure that it's the channel and that's training MMA straight basically. But I think I'm going to do either wrist kickboxing, not straight MMA. I might start with kickboxing. I think that's going to be a little bit easier. I think wrestling causes a lot of injuries. Uh, Ian Gary is trying to land the 1-2 poke combo. I think wrestling is the best base for fighting, as long as you don't neglect it. Because if you can't take your opponent down, you are in deep trouble, right? So, a simple example is Habib. Habib was able to have his whole entire career without becoming an incredible striker. He had decent striking, whereas if you are coming in as a kickboxer, you need to learn defensive wrestling. You don't have a choice. But if you are coming in as an incredible wrestler, you don't necessarily need to look at a simple. I mean, I know Hamza Chimaev has good striking. Ooh, I know Hamza Chimaev has good striking, but Hamza Chimaev can actually go through his career without actually striking because he's that good on the ground, you know. So if you come in as an elite grappler, you don't have to learn any other martial arts discipline. But if you come in as a striker, you are forced to learn another martial arts discipline. So I think grappling is the best base for MMA or for fighting in general. Because you can know how to throw a kick and a punch, but if someone takes you down, those things are useless. Ian Gary starting to look decent in the second round. Oh, ooh, wrestling is another thing. He was holding that guy on the on the peanut. I like MMA Joey, but the dude is glazing Ian Gary. I know that maybe it's unfair to some extent, but I mean masculinity. It feels like masculinity is dying, but I get also that maybe it's a little bit unfair what Ian Gary has been experiencing. But it came from a loving place, and after he behaved how he behaved, I think that's when it turned toxic. Because to be honest, this whole thing with Ian Gary started because the MMA community was like, dude, the chick that you're with is not good for you, right? It's not like they were necessarily bagging or trashing Ian Gary. They started trashing Ian Gary when he started defending the situation, right? So I like MMA Joey, but the glazing of Ian Gary is wild. That's a random thought I just had. This is fun, but my battery is just being disrespectful. Yeah. Ian Gary still looks like he still has cardio. Oh, snap. Okay. You know, I want to say that Shakad is definitely going to win, but Gary still looks dangerous. So until I feel like he's slowing down, I can't really say for sure. Because Shafkat is landing decently, but it seems like the leg kicks are getting to Ian Gary. Let me go try and check if there's um, maybe an extension. Uh, no, there's no extension. No. Oh, let me do this. Let me check an extension. Let's see. Oh, laptop. Right. Maybe I can charge this one. But I didn't bring my cable. Damn it. Okay, let me go back to watch. Yeah, Shafkat is definitely two rounds up. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was saying I feel like Bilal is going to have success against Shafkat because I don't think Shafkat is going to have any success as far as taking down Bilal, but I think Bilal can actually take down Shafkat. Even in the striking, I feel like Shafkat has power, but I feel like um, Bilal is really good in the pocket, especially when you look at the fight against Leon Edwards. Just that Bilal was basically taking the route of least resistance. Wow. It looks like Ian Gary is losing that pop in his shot, but it looks like Shafkat's leg is starting to get compromised, which is not good. I think Shafkat is definitely winning, but I think the leg kicks are becoming a problem. I think Shafkat needs to take Ian Gary down. I think that could be a serious problem. The leg kicks are starting to become a problem. Even though Shafkat is up 2 rounds, I feel like Ian Gary might actually end up finishing him if he doesn't address that or doesn't take him down. He's gonna have to rock in, but yeah, I think that's the only way he probably takes him down because they are both. He's getting tired, so the strength to take him down is no longer going to be there. Yeah, they're really good. Man, Shafkat needs to take this guy down, man. Mm. DC has a point. Now it makes sense why Shafkat was struggling to take down Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it feels like he uses the upper body to take someone down as opposed to. And it's not like they were standing still, but what can I say? Oh, that many strikes. I don't like that this fight is close. But I did call it in the upsets predictions. That's why Shafkat was not one of my locks. So today all my locks won. My mid-level confident picks though, they're not locks. They are mid-level confident picks. So all of them won. So whoever listened to those picks actually made money. That's why I didn't add Shafkat. I knew this fight would look like this. And people were like, no, Shafkat is going to dominate this guy. I was like, guys, I feel like Gary has fought better competition, and you guys are underestimating him, right? What I think Shafkat is up two. I think Gary just won one round. Ian Gary has momentum. I feel like Shafkat's leg is compromised, which is not good. Um, yeah, I think that's basically how the fight is going. Shafkat's leg is compromised. Ian Gary seems like he has better cardio. Shafkat seems like he's still dangerous, but he's struggling to take down Ian Gary. I still feel like Shafkat wins. I still feel like Shafkat wins as long as he doesn't get finished. Yeah, and he's starting to react badly to the leg kicks. It's not good. Oh, the purple shorts. Oh no. Oh no. And Shafkat can't take him down. So why isn't Shafkat changing his stance at least? It looks like Ian Gary's going to win. But it's the fourth round, so maybe he can survive. As long as he can get past the fourth round, I think. But it's a problem because now Shafkat's reaction is telling the judges that he's losing, he's in pain, he's being damaged. So Shafkat needs one more round to actually secure the win. But I feel like the fight is close enough for Shafkat to actually get the robbery. Okay, I'm not mad at the clinching. Shafkat should be a little bit more aggressive because clearly he is hurt. And Brandon, stay. Yeah, that was a good entry. That was a good entry. Let's go. Okay, this round will go to Shafkat now. I don't think Ian Gate is going to stand up. Okay, now all we have to hope for is that Shafkat does not get finished. And at least his leg is going to have a bit of a break for the fourth round. And maybe he can survive on the feet if it gets to the fifth round. Okay, yeah, this fight is going to end up here. And Shafkat is taking this round, so he will be up three rounds. As long as he doesn't get finished, he's going to win. Oh no. But it's still no way. Oh, I was like no, and I'm sure MMA Joe is losing his mind wherever he is. If Ian loses this fight, MMA Joe is going to say it was a robbery. Um, I think he's going to say it's a robbery because I think MMA Joe is going to make the argument that Ian Gary won this round, the fourth round. I don't really care how the fifth round goes. I'm 100% sure that the Shafkat is going to win this round. Ian Gary is actually grabbing the fence. Hopefully MMA Joey criticizes it the way he was criticizing Michael Chandler. But I know it wasn't like horrible, so I guess I can understand why he wouldn't. Why did he let it go? Like he would have gotten that takedown. Let's go. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Rachmanov won this round definitely. Let's go. As long as he doesn't get finished, we're good. We're good. Finally, takedown. Yeah, two at least. So, ooh, nice shot. Finish him. Finish him. Ooh, that was good. Nah, Shafkat has this as long as he doesn't get finished. I think as long as Shafkat doesn't get finished, I think he's winning this one. I wish I had planned ahead. This thing of the battery is just traumatizing me. Um, I'm saying Shafkat is up 3 rounds. As long as he doesn't get finished, he's going to win a decision. Yeah, Shafkat is up 3 rounds, definitely. Um, even if somehow Ian Gary did a little bit more in that round, I think the fan favorite is Shafkat, so he's is going to win a decision. It doesn't really matter what happens as long as he doesn't get finished. Let me go back. Yeah, I think Shafkat should coast. What is Ian Gary doing? This is not a great fight. Like, sadly, the Aljamain Sterling fight versus Movzaev Loev was more exciting. The grappling exchanges were incredible. This there's nothing technically great about this fight. They're just punching each other and taking each other down. I don't think there's anything exciting here. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's on one leg. No, but Ian Gary is not a good grappler, so I'd be shocked if he finished it. Shafkat. Ooh. He has the triangle. Shafkat, why isn't Shafkat fighting the hands? Shafkat should just coast to a decision, dog. Like, just hold his hand and just punch him and just avoid the risk. But I mean, Ian is not an incredible grappler, so I'm sure Shafkat can get out of this. No, no. DC doesn't want. He lost. I think Shafkat is going to tap here. It's bad, man. Why isn't he fighting the hands? Mm. Let's go. Let's go. I wanted to say, did you hear? Did you hear DC say no? He doesn't want Ian Gary to win. I think we saw. We just heard DC's bias. Like when Ian Gary was about to submit the shaft card, DC said no, no. Clearly, he's not an Ian Gary fan. He just verbalized it. Let me see where the battery is. It's on 1%, guys. I'm going to leave it on the charger, unfortunately, and then we'll talk once it's a little bit better. So for now, you look at the ceiling. I'll be back.